How's it going, everybody? Robin here. Welcome to my channel, AriesFireTarot. Guys, I'm doing your daily tarot card reading. This is going to be for Sunday, July 25th. And the deck that I use for Sundays is the Good Tarot. This is also the day that I'm going to focus my energy and the energy of my spirit guides in order to see what is possible for manifestation, any sort of manifestation tips and tricks. Any wealth and abundance coming in for you. I have been pulling an angels and ancestors card at the beginning of each reading this week, so we'll be doing that also. I just need to pull this back a little bit. I usually go on a pause to do stuff like this just in case I have some sort of a fail, but I was feeling brave. So let's put the Good Tarot down to the side and let's pull in angels and ancestors for your manifestation reading. I do wealth and abundance readings for all 12 zodiac signs once a month to you guys. It's part of my regular content. So let's pull this card here. Okay, so this says Broken Arrow. I'm not sure what it says underneath it. I might have to, depending on how, embrace the energy of peace. I think that is such a beautiful statement, advice given by spirit, because when you're at peace, like, that is your vibe going out to the universe. There's no resistance. And have you ever felt at peace? And where are you in your life right now? Are you okay with everything that is happening around you? Whatever state it might be, you know? You might want to start practicing the art of detachment to a certain degree, because you're not pouring in an excess of energy into any given situation or person. And we did see very challenging situations for you guys to release a particular person in your life. So if you were able to do that, or at least resolve your pain issues, you might be coming into this area of your life where you're just, everything's okay. So this is something, it can take a little bit of work to get there, to embrace this energy of peace, okay? Yeah, that's literally what it says. Embrace the energy of peace. So I love that, you know, just to be comfortable where you are. All right, so let's pull some good tarot cards. So this is the 10 of Air. This is such an amazing representation of that. Usually the 10 of Air, it's called the 10 of Swords in a lot of decks, and it shows 10 swords dangling over top of a character, and you can assume that the character represents you. In some of the cards, the swords are even touching or impaling the character, but here it's like, you know, when a dandelion is ripe and you can just go like blow the fluff away. This is how you're just sort of blowing the fluff of your life away. You're not meant to be living a life of anger or any other low-lying energies, okay? So this is like, this cannot touch me anymore. And you might have to call on the angels or your ancestors or your team in spirit or whatever guides that you have around you and say, help me transmute this energy so that I can be at peace, that I can enjoy my life, and I can just be okay with everything no matter what it is, okay? It's just, it's gone, okay? And let the angels take it. Like, I had a really rough day last week. I was very, very stressed out. So I stood in front of a window and I called on Archangel Michael to come and help me transmute that energy so that I didn't have to deal with it. And very shortly after that, it did lift, okay? So I've said this before, you guys might not believe in angels, but they believe in you. So don't be shy. The 10 of Air, it's possible just to let it all go so that you can welcome a deep peace into your life. And that is always going to help you manifest, you know, because your vibration is so pure. It's peace and love and joy. So let's pull another card here, you guys. You've got the 9 of Earth. And the 9 of Earth is the result of all the seeds that you plant in your life, okay? So if this is what you're presenting, your peace and this understanding that you can let it all go, You know, there's that phrase, let go and let God. You know, even if you're not a religious person, if you believe in source, if you believe in the universe or the creator, whatever it is that you want to call it, you're just letting the universe unfold in its natural way. And if you are planting your seeds with peace and love and joy, that's what you'll get back here with the 9 of Pentacles. And she is in a bit of a spiritual position here. You know, she could be praying or meditating or just embracing the energy of love, you know. So this is all very important, and you're going to have hectic days. I'm not saying that when you embrace peace or ask the angels to help you out, it doesn't mean that every day is just going to be perfect and beautiful. There are going to be situations that freak you out or, you know, make you angry or have your energy dip. But this is when you always just call on your angels, because like you just want to remember that what you sow is what you're going to reap. Okay. So anytime that you're feeling kind of in that pit of despair or stressed out, like do something about it immediately. And the most immediate relief I've ever experienced is calling on my angels. Just say, you know, I can't be in this energy anymore. I really need your blessing. I really need you to lift this from me. So you guys could make a really strong practice of recognizing that right away. And, you know, everything is going to be okay. And you don't have to go it alone. I think we had that in a reading a little while ago. But anyway, we'll just pull another card here for you guys. So you've got the 7 of Fire. So the 7 of Fire is the 7 of Wands in other cards. And this is what I particularly love about the Good Tarot. They show the inner calm and the inner peace related to some very angsty and difficult cards. Like I was saying before, the 10 of Air, the 10 of Swords can be a very painful energy, but depending on how you look at it, it can change in a heartbeat, okay? So, and the 7 of Fire in other cards is like somebody standing up and fighting a battle, okay? Maybe not fitting in the way that you want to, but then you have the 7 of Fire here. And this is a beautiful unicorn just being itself. It's being its own sort of magical, here I am, I might be different, you know, I just am so magical, like, and embracing that and not having to fight back against other people. And we saw that a little bit in your reading on Friday, where you might be trying too hard to explain yourself and your ways and your apparel and your makeup and your hair and your choices in friends to other people. It's extremely draining. So you might have had to release that. You could be feeling a little bit sorrowful today, but let your guides take care of it. Let time take care of it. You know that phrase too, time heals all wounds. They might never vanish, but you could feel a whole lot better given a little bit of peace provided by your guides, your team in spirit, and time, and understanding that the only way that you can feel like this magical creature is to let the thoughts of other people go. And I find that, like, basically it's the feedback of other people that make you doubt yourself more. Like, if you think about, and I heard this phrase, I know I'm bringing up a lot of phrases, that, you know, your inner voice is basically the voice of your parents or some other negative influence in your life. So it's letting those fly. You know, you got to think about where this negative repartee comes from so that you can release it here with the 10 of Air. And you might even want to forgive somebody for where they were in their life when they were caring for you in the formative years of your life, okay? And it doesn't have to touch you anymore because you are this divine and unique creature and you are able to manifest, okay? So I'm going to pull one more card here for you guys. This is showing a massive healing for you today, which is always beautiful, and being able to be at peace and just say, you know, I'm good. Everything is good. Life is good, you know? So let's have one more card here for you guys. And you've got the 6 of fire, and this is just moving forward on your own journey and feeling beautiful and feeling victorious, feeling supported. This card is up in the air. It does not have any sort of earthly, you know, there's no feet touching the ground here. So it's like you are being lifted up into another dimension. And I honestly firmly believe that that can only help when you start paying attention to who is around you in a spiritual sense. I'm going to pull one more card. I wasn't going to. I'm going to pull one more card. So you've got the 4 of fire. So this is really asking you to celebrate your uniqueness, you know, and do this on a daily basis and give thanks on a daily basis. And you should see things like the 9 of coins, the 9 of pentacles, the 9 of earth coming in for you a whole lot faster. Okay, so broken arrow is a really deep card, really deep message, and you are being divinely protected here with all these good tarot cards that I pulled for you. And just really remember your prayer, really remember your meditation, really remember your gratitude, even in these types of times here too, especially in these types of times with the 10 of air. You know, just ask your angels, guys, ask your ancestors. That's why I was guided to pull these cards at the beginning of every reading this week, you know, because they're here to help you. Imagine how many ancestors that you guys have standing behind you right now at this point in time. There's something online, it's called ancestral math. I want you guys to go and look at it to see how many people had to walk the earth, meet each other, fall in love, or whatever, in order for you to be here today, because it represents such a miracle that you and I are even sitting here together today at this point in time. Imagine everything that had to happen for this interaction to be taking place right now. Angel number 1212. All right, guys, love and light. Take care, okay? Many blessings. Many blessings.